Cuba's tourist industry is in full swing. A record 4 million visitors came here in 2016, 13% more than the previous year, according to the Ministry of Tourism. It's more than double the increase the government had expected. But just a few blocks away, there is another Cuba struggling to make ends meet, and despite the boost in tourism revenues, the island's economy went into recession last year. And the government is warning of tough times ahead. This woman is worried about shortages in the shops, while rising prices on fixed low salaries has this man concerned. Subsidized oil supplies from Venezuela in return for Cuban doctors working there have been cut in half, while world prices for major exports like nickel and sugar are down. Cuba is also paying off large chunks of its foreign debt, further reducing liquidity. The first small-scale joint venture factories are currently under construction in the special development zone at Mariel, but it's a long way short of the $2.5 billion a year which Cuba says it needs to kickstart the economy. Addressing the recent National Assembly, Cuba's President Raul Castro said foreign capital is needed, but offered no new incentives to invest.
We must give up these false fears of foreign investment. We are not and will not return to capitalism. That's totally out of the question.
Tourism remains one of the few growth industries here, but even this lucrative business could be hit if relations with the United States start to deteriorate once Donald Trump becomes president.
The president's one-sided deal for Cuba and with Cuba benefits only the Castro regime.
Donald Trump has made differing statements on Cuba, including threatening to reverse all of President Barack Obama's initiatives. Many Cubans are hoping that it's Donald Trump, the businessman, who takes power and sees the commercial benefits of maintaining relations with Cuba. But even if that does prove the case, it may not be enough to pull Cuba's economy out of recession. Michael Voss, CGTN, Havana.